there's people on the internet who don't like us. Do you consider them enemies?
Yes.
You do?
No, I'm just kidding.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to school. But don't worry, everything is cool. I'm your host, Julyssa, and of course, I am here with the boys, Steve and Brennan. Say what's up, you guys.
What's up?
And how y'all doing today?
I'm pretty cool. We got a new toy to play with, so I'm having a lot of fun. Just kind of showing it off. How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
I know you didn't do that.
You didn't do your own line.
I'm doing pretty good.
I can't do that. Like, this is how I feel. Guys.
He's
Right.
trying to flub him.
Giddy.
This is genuinely how I feel, guys.
Yeah.
You guys can't see at home yet, but I'm pretty much having a lot of fun. We have a projector. We have our chalkboard. We have our chalkboard, or should we go with
A whiteboard?
whiteboard? We're having whiteboard time today, guys.
Right there.
True.
So then whiteboard.
We're having whiteboard time. We're having a whiteboard summer.
Was there a name that they had in school when you
What?
would do like the fun stuff?
Oh,
A free day?
do they?
Free day?
Did they have that?
A free day? Do you guys remember when we would go to school on Fridays for like 2 hours?
Yeah.
Are they even
You
make
Because
guys
for the
remember
most
that?
part, it was just church in the
Yeah,
morning.
we'd get out at 12. Church was from 8 to 10. Then we had like a 30-minute break.
Mm-hmm.
Be there for like 2 hours. I was like, why do you guys make us come in?
All right, yeah.
Was that even legal?
Um,
Like, I think about that. I'm like, does the district know? Like, you guys basically just have us here for 2 days.
I think there was a lot
I mean,
that
for 2
school
hours?
did that makes me think if it was legal. Like, was it legal for the
Can you
teachers?
Google that?
Let me see.
Is
Yeah.
it like,
Well-
can schools decide their own hours?
Well, in high school, how long were we there for? Because those were shorter days, no? Wednesdays?
Oh yeah,
But we were there from like 8 to 1 though, and we didn't have church.
I assume
I guess
they probably can because
I mean, I guess they could, because technically,
'Cause
I
church
mean,
counts.
in a way, it's like how we had our Wednesdays, but for
Um,
them, they substitute the classes for church.
they're like, you're learning something. You're learning God.
For
so
learning God.
according to Google AI, let me increase this. It says whether schools can legally set their own hours depends on the specific state and even local regulations. So it says state control, mandated minimums. Oh, there you go. Many states regulate school by mandating a certain number of instructional days or hours, minutes per school year. You see, bro, they'd probably just move it to like.
They probably just I'm
No, they
it's
wouldn't.
probably bullshit.
They would not do that shit.
Yeah,
They would not do that shit at all.
What?
it's bullshit.
I'm like, they would not fucking like add hours basically to the other days to make up for basically being at school for 2 days
Oh.
for 2 hours. So we probably just got a lesser education. But you know what's weird? I never went to high school thinking that I was any
Our
dumber.
haters would disagree.
Yeah, you think?
Our
think so?
haters would. No?
Oh, that were in dummies.
Yeah. Don't our haters think
That
we're
were uneducated.
that we're stupid? We don't know what we're talking about.
Do we have haters? Do you guys think we have
Everybody
haters?
has If you don't have haters, you're doing it wrong, right?
Do you think so?
Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
Isn't
is
that
what
your
they say.
favorite saying?
I don't know about my favorite.
LeBron says that. That's my favorite saying. My favorite saying.
It is. You know what? You're right. It is like one of my favorite
It's my
sayings.
favorite saying.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's my favorite saying.
That is
Why do
pretty
you have
accurate.
the Mortal Kombat?
Oh, because I was testing out the projector. You were here. You just were looking down.
you a big Mortal Kombat fan?
I like the gore and the violence of it. I think something about it really piques my morbid
course you like-
curiosity.
Of course, you like the gore.
I'm
man.
just kidding. No, I don't.
He's not kidding.
I liked watching it in the like arcade.
Oh, like people
You
fighting.
know what's weird is when I look at the like footage of the old Mortal Kombat games. You know how it was like pixels,
Mhm.
but it looks photorealistic though. That's really cool. Why did we stop doing that? Like it seems like,
I mean, it was only done because of the limitations of technology at the time.
but I just think it's interesting that I'm like that actually looks pretty good. Like that it's hyper real.
I supposedly it's like because now we can make the computer graphics look like real life, so we don't need the picture.
I think it looks better. And I'm not even saying that. Like,
Do you know what he's talking
aesthetically.
about?
Kind of.
The original Mortal Kombat.
I think like the old video games.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, like-
Street Fighter
the
would do that too, right?
arcade.
Donkey Kong also did it.
I always
Yeah, Donkey Kong
I always-
Country.
Are you a real gorilla?
It wasn't a real gorilla, but the way they would do it is they would get like claymation, and so
I kind of like that though. I think that looks cool.
I can understand. I can understand where that would come from. So look, let me pull this up real quick. So you see right there, You see how he's like real like that? So they would
Yeah.
take pictures. They would fully render it, and then they would
Mm.
take pictures. And then in Mortal Kombat, do you know how they made it too? They would they actually dress people up
Yeah.
as them, and then they would just take pictures and use them as like
And
a model.
they would like
Yeah.
move. Yeah, I think that looks cool.
Look at that.
Actually, yeah, that
Right?
did look cool.
That looks cool.
You know what I mean? Like you see how they're like real people and all
Yeah,
shit.
and I thought the movement looked pretty fluid. I don't know. It's just a minor thing that I've always noticed that I'm like, that's pretty cool. They should bring that back.
But everybody would disagree with you, saying that like the modern graphics look photorealistic. Like, have you seen like what's that name? Hideo Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Is that the one
Oh, my bad.
with Gus from what's it called? Breaking Bad.
Gus.
He's in it, no?
Is he?
He's in one of them, isn't he? Or is that Far Cry?
Okay, I don't know what the fuck.
What do you type?
I'm having like a seizure,
Because
but
he's looking at that and not at his computer.
yeah, I'm
So
trying to
Didn't
see.
you learn, bro? They taught us in school how to type without looking.
Look, but Google knows exactly what I'm talking about. You see? Look at that. Look at that. On the left
But
was
is that game footage? or
Yes,
is that
yes, yes, yes.
commercial footage.
this is real footage. Like you see, doesn't that look real?
Oh.
Judy, doesn't that look like a real picture of Norman Reedus?
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, I guess it's cool. What is this? What is this game about? What are they doing?
It's like you're like a UPS delivery guy in the future. Look, doesn't this look real?
This is not a diss. I don't mean this in any kind of a disrespectful way. I feel like since like 2014, games kind of look the same to me.
You think so?
Yeah, unless they're side by side. Like I thought for a while in my head, I thought Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto 6 looked exactly the same until they showed them side by side, and I realized how kind of goofy they look.
Grand Theft Auto 5, it's crazy to see how much we advanced. Should I pull that up too? Just abuse the fuck out of this new tech.
We don't know how to act now that we have.
They can't even see this.
But I know our listeners can't even see this, bro.
I know the listeners. Well,
What?
we're describing it.
Wait, I gotta pull up this image.
We're describing
This
it
is crazy.
in hyper detail.
Look at this shit.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a real image. Right here, look at this. You see this?
Why does that happen in your mind?
Where like you remember shit.
No.
You know what's crazy that you mentioned that? I literally was thinking about it this morning. Cause I was watching. Have you ever seen The Faculty?
No.
What's that?
No, it's this alien movie about. Should I pull it up?
Bruh.
It's this movie about this alien ship that crashes like in a high school, and it slowly takes over the whole school faculty. But anyways,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you've heard of it,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's kind of infamous. What's his name? Elijah Wood is in it. He's like one of the main characters. But anyways, in my kid brain, because I saw the movie when I was a kid, I remember it being like super detailed. Like I remember the group of them being like friends. Like they went from like loners in school to like then becoming friends. And then like this like love triangle that happens in the movie. And then I rewatched the movies as an adult. There's none of that. The movie's like 80 minutes long, and like there's like no character development at all. But for some reason, my kid, I feel like I do that a lot.
Fill in the gaps.
Yeah, it fills in the gaps, and it's like, oh, clearly they've like off screen been
Yeah.
like friends and stuff.
But like, you know what's weird? Interesting. I wonder why that happens. But I also wonder why. You know how people talk about how like when Star Wars came out or whatever the fuck comes out,
Mhm.
and they're like, oh, the graphics, they're so real or whatever. But in retrospect, they don't.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but why does that happen? Why when you don't have like the reference, does that look like really good? You know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Do you think humans are innately like grass is always greener on the other side type of person?
No, that's like objectively better. Like, right?
The grass isn't greener?
I
Nah,
think
You wouldn't be okay
I
with
think-
this?
I think to me, you know how there's a meme where it's like the older version of this. I never knew that this is how it looks like now.
yeah.
I still think it looks like the way back like old one. There's a meme
Like
that everybody
San
uses.
Andreas?
I think
Oops,
so.
Too far.
I think there's a meme that everybody uses, and it's like him, the "Here we go again" or whatever it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Here we go again.
That's-
Oh, that's
the-
what you still
That's
imagine
what
it
I
looks
still
like?
imagine it looks like. But I don't know if it's due to the fact that we always use that meme. That I think that's why I always just think Grand Theft Auto looks like that.
No, that's
Because
real.
I didn't know any of those two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. This is literally.
But that's another thing. When I remember what CJ looked like in my head, because I played. What was the the PlayStation that was like flat? The
Dude,
PSP?
you're asking the wrong guy.
Oh, your Xbox.
Yeah.
I played San Andreas on that, and I remember CJ looking like that. Basically. But he doesn't. He
Look at
looks
that,
a
like look
stick
at that
figure.
detail. Like there's like sun, like
And this is
beaming.
in-game footage. They say,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I
That's
don't know why we're
crazy.
getting sidetracked by fucking.
It's our cold open. We're warming up.
True. We are warming
But
up.
the listeners don't know what we're saying.
We're talking.
We're describing pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Y'all are just like that and that.
I think there's something communal, at least about the three. I know we are saying just that, but there's something communal about, like, I guess the three of us can finally share one screen instead of me being
Yeah.
like here and then like sharing.
Yeah.
So I
that's
think
true.
it adds to it a little bit.
All right.
Or am I coping?
We'll stop. All right. Well, now we should move on so that we stop being like this and that. And
Okay, yeah. But the first topic that I want to talk about. So I don't know if you guys saw, but Elmo was hacked on X. I know you guys probably didn't see
Twitter.
on Twitter. My bad. It's because look how many X's there are here. My bad.
Twitter.
On Twitter, and it said some pretty crazy stuff. I don't know if I should pull up the tweets. Should I? I probably should, right? I won't read them.
Will
I'll
we
try to
get in
be.
trouble?
As long as I
censor.
censor them, I think we should be good. If I'm being honest. Have you guys seen them? Brandon, you said you've
No.
seen them,
I
right?
saw him. I thought it was fake, but then I guess it was real.
No, bro, I saw it when it happened. Like, it had just been tweeted like 20 minutes ago, and it low-key blew my mind that this was going on. So it said, Elmo says all. Should I censor what it says? That's not technically a slur,
I think
right?
you could just say that he's saying anti-Semitic things. And
He said F anti-Semitic stuff.
no, I mean like you could just say
That he's saying
anti-Semitic
stuff.
He said some anti-Semitic stuff. He said Donald Trump is Nathaniel's puppet because he is in the Netanyahu's.
Nathaniel.
My censor brain is kind of trying to censor because he is in the Epstein files, and then more anti-Semitic stuff. That's insane to say. Said release the files.
Need to be exterminated is crazy.
Release the files. Hey, I didn't even say it. Julie said it. I don't know, but anyways, Elmo said release the files at real Donald Trump, and then added his actual account. He said child fucker.
That's crazy.
That you said?
That's crazy.
I mean, like that was
Why
not.
would you say that? Just say like child F word or just say
Or-
some
I'm the
shit.
bad guy.
Or molester.
I'm the bad guy. All right. Well, and then he said kill all, and you can guess what he said. And then he said, I don't know what the fuck this says. And then this is something unrelated. I don't know what the fuck he's even saying there. Hen, aka Henry Musen, hacks Twitter accounts, and his partner Chef J number 3 RRY, aka
I think
Isaac
it says
James.
Chef Jerry.
Oh, residing in Western Australia, launches and bundles them. Then, with the help of his friend at whatever, they shit it to FNF files. Yeah, but I saw when this happened, and I didn't think the actual. What are you guys laughing at?
Laughing at Nathaniel. He's Nathaniel.
I'm trying to censor stuff.
Nathaniel, but that's like the guy's name.
I thought maybe he'd be a trigger word or something.
Yahoo.
But coming from the official Elmo account that tweeted the exact same things at 2:37 p.m. on July 15, 2025, they released this statement, which regained 14.4 million views, saying, on Sunday, Elmo's Twitter account was briefly hacked by an outside party in spite of security measures in place. We strongly condemned the abhorrent anti-Semitic and racist content, and his account has since been secured. These posts no way reflect the value of Sesame Workshop or Sesame Street, and no one at the organization was involved. Somebody pointed out, did you notice they apologized for everything except the jabs they threw at Donald Trump?
Because there's nothing wrong with that.
True.
Being anti-Semitic and racist, there's something wrong with that. But
There's nothing wrong with hating on the president.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Some people would disagree. I wouldn't. But I'm just saying.
Why does Elmo even have an X account?
I
I mean, Twitter account, whatever.
guess that's a good point, right?
I'm
That
not,
is a really
that's
good
not even a
point.
criticism. I'm just like,
I think because he's a character, and I don't know, people love Elmo.
but isn't like, I'm like, isn't X a super like adult site?
It is a super adult site.
But a lot of adults like Elmo.
I guess so. Yeah. But again, that's not like criticism. Just like
Yeah.
of all people to have a Twitter, almost kind of
And-
funny.
I mean, it is interesting because I don't think SpongeBob has a Twitter account. Does he?
Yeah, right. I get like an Instagram because you could post pictures of like.
I think
Elmo
SpongeBob
on
does
set.
have a Twitter account.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, I think SpongeBob does have one. I think he tweets
So
stuff
do
in
our
character.
all like fictional characters have
I guess
accounts?
it's
A lot of them probably do.
I guess it's like an easy ad thing. Well, you know what else I think is another reason they have it? Because you know how other people will have fake accounts being the
Mhm.
character? I
Mhm.
think they're probably like, all right, let's be the official ones. Right?
No, yeah, I think that's why.
Yeah.
Because then they'll actually say more like edgy stuff.
And be like, just so you know, Elmo doesn't have an X account.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
then,
And then today, I don't know if this had anything to do with Elmo getting hacked, but the Senate voted early Thursday to strip 1.1 billion in funding from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, a severe blow to 1,500 local public stations as well as PBS and NPR. Do you think this had anything to do with it? The Senate
no.
votes to basically defund
No.
PBS. No, you don't think
No.
Elmo had anything
I
to
think
do
it
with
was the other way around, man. I think that happening influenced whoever hacked Elmo.
Oh,
Yeah.
To
to
say
be like
everything?
fuck Trump and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's weird that Trump has a vendetta against Elmo? The Republicans have a vendetta
I
against
think
Elmo?
it's more against PBS than it is. I think Elmo's just collateral.
I guess that's true, right?
Yeah. Because, I mean, we talked about it before. PBS is like historically pretty unbiased
Mhm.
and does pretty well with education. They don't like that. So,
True.
almost collateral.
Do you guys ever miss?
Also, Elmo does, at least Sesame Street and PBS does a lot of controversial stuff. Like
Mhm.
we talked about Mr. Rogers having showing a black man and a white man in a pool. I think Sesame
quote
Street
unquote controversial, right?
is, yeah, you get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
for them. But
Yeah.
I think Sesame Street's done stuff like that. I can't name it off the top of my head, but you know.
Mhm.
So,
True.
yeah.
True. Yeah. It's just weird.
I think he's just collateral, unfortunately.
You guys don't miss Twitter because you don't see the unhinged shit?
No. I can't stand what's his face.
Elon? Even
Yeah.
now that he's anti-Trump? Did you see that shit that Trump said about him?
What'd he say?
He was like, oh, he should hit me up and like come talk to me. And everybody was saying that he's giving
Wants him back.
his most flamboyant voice. Like he's very queer coded. Like it seems like the interview. There's like a bunch of people saying about it. I'm trying to see if I can find the video, but apparently they fell off. Apparently
Did
they're
they?
not friends anymore.
Oh.
The only thing that I miss from Twitter is when something is going on and I just want to hear people's opinions. Like I
Mhm.
miss
I get
reading.
you.
I miss reading like what people's things were because sometimes I'm like that's interesting, but now I just watch it on TikTok.
I get you.
The only thing that I ever liked about like actually was like a benefit for Twitter, I guess, was how quickly I could find out what was going on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I
Is
think
it
it was
be-
always just like the updates with anything going on.
Yeah.
Do you guys want
Um,
to see what's going on in the news right now? Does the
Yes.
audience want to see? CBD Surveillance State Act? Ooh, that doesn't sound very good. A central bank digital currency would give bureaucrats at the Federal Reserve ability to monitor and restrict Americans' individual purchases. For years, we've been working to ban their development. Today, we achieved the goal by passing our anti-CBDC Surveillance State
Yeah.
Act. Okay.
So what more do you have to say about Elmo?
I guess
Or
I
the
just
account.
more what were you gonna say?
Or the account? Like,
Oh, I guess I
Oh.
just more in general just think it was kind of insane for
mhm.
something that I think is so kids oriented to be hacked and like say a lot of vulgar stuff.
Yeah.
To me, I think it is. You're right. What you said. I think it's a like kind of a result of this administration attacking PBS. So I think that is definitely the inciting incident. And in a weird way, it makes me feel more confident about the state of the country that we are. That it feels like more people are waking up to how horrible Donald Trump is as a person.
Mm.
Like it generally does feel like we have a fascist leader, a famous, if you know who I'm referencing,
Mm.
fascist leader in presidency.
Mm.
Have you seen the way that MAGA is really, really like broken about fucking
The
Trump not
Epstein?
releasing the Epstein stuff?
I've only seen the video where somebody's burning the hats.
Oh yeah, and
the
they're
red hats.
people say they're treating him like LeBron when he went to the Miami Heat. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen it. Hats.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people are leaving MAGA.
I guess that's good, but I feel like you're kind of stupid if that's the
That's like what drove you.
That was the
That's what got
that's
you.
where I draw the line.
Like the number one trend right now in the world is Coldplay.
Well, because I guess with the whole like Trump thing, I think for me it's like what people have been saying. Like there's already been like tons of how do I say it? Like there's already been a bunch of women who come out against him, and he's a convicted felon.
Like that 13-year-old girl.
He has a rape charge on him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So to me, it's like someone said it on Twitter. I mean, TikTok better. Like you wouldn't need the files if you just believed women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like I guess it's net positive they're leaving, but I mean, I don't know. It's not new news to me that Trump's a bad guy. What? You know? I don't know.
No. Yeah. It's like you're really shocked.
What were you saying before that?
Oh, I was just saying that 13-year-old girl. Oh, and then the Coldplay thing that's trending right now.
Oh yeah. How that happens a lot, huh?
People get exposed for cheating
At like when they get shown.
Yeah.
Well, because they do like the kiss cam or whatever, and then it's like it'll show that it's somebody else.
Would you believe in the universe like having? I don't know.
A sadistic mindset.
Would you believe in a higher power if you got exposed for something like that?
Damn.
I'd be like, what are the fucking chances, man?
Be like, damn,
You're in
God
a
must be
stadium
real.
full of 1 million people, and the one guy you don't want to get picked out.
Well, because I feel like they picked them because of the way that they were like cuddling with each other.
I know they shouldn't have been so lovey-dovey.
But
Like,
is that true? Like
That they're the astronomers and like that's
it's
them.
an affair. Like
They're both married,
Yeah, it's unfair.
not with each other.
not with
No.
each other.
Well,
Damn.
you know what's crazy too is I'm not trying to defend them, but if they hadn't reacted like that, nobody probably would have seen that footage, right?
Yeah.
It depends. Maybe
well,
not.
I feel like people would have probably been like, they're not married to each other, but I think they for sure put it more out there because of the way that they reacted.
I really think had they sandbagged it and just been like not reactive to it, the camera would have moved on and it would have been like a split second because nobody would have cared.
Yeah, and then also I think doesn't the performer, whoever's ever on Coldplay, like he mentions like
Chris Martin, is that his name?
Yeah, Chris Martin.
he mentions like, oh, they must be having an affair.
He says they're shy or they're having an affair. Well, they like jump out
Yeah.
of screen.
Here, like I'll play it for a second, just because I know people can't hear. So, just for us here, so we can hear it.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy,
Yeah.
bruh.
He
If you-
didn't- but he didn't know. He didn't know that though.
The CEO was probably like, "Come on, come
Yeah.
on, bro."
Well, because you could even see in the beginning when he's like, "Look at these two." Like
Yeah.
he's genuinely. Because I think the clip before that was another couple or something. I don't know what.
Oh,
it was,
really?
But that's what I don't know if you see the guy in.
Oh, yeah,
in the
yeah, I
first
think so.
Few seconds. Because I saw a longer version of it.
Oh, really?
Um,
Let's see. I'll pull it
but
up.
it was like his birthday or
That?
something, or I don't remember.
That guy that was right there in the
Yeah.
beginning. This dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he has like a crown on and everything. It looks like it's his birthday. It's birthday vibes. It's giving birthday vibes.
And then they go to the couple.
Oh yeah, that's crazy because the way that they react, like his face and her immediately coming up. Oh, you know that's like also somebody else that works in their company. This girl right here.
She's like marketing or whatever.
Yeah, she's like HR or something.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, so
Okay.
people are like, bruh.
Well,
she's,
they're both because that's what the caption says. No,
oh, is that what it says?
it says.
Oh yeah.
She's the HR.
She should know better.
Okay.
Some people were saying though, that Pop Crave is controversial.
Unreliable.
And no. They're saying that they're dirty for putting their full name and stuff and putting who they are, like full name, position, company. Some people were saying ethically if this was cool.
Well, everybody was kind of exposing them. At least on TikTok, all the
Yeah.
comments were like, "They're from this place."
Wow, look, literally in the replies right here, and this is cool because people at home can't see this, but
Bruh.
Maybe we should stop just looking off screen.
No, but I'm saying this is cool because people posted the pictures of their spouses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm like, this is cool because I don't want to expose them either. But look, damn, that's crazy. Look, people literally are people psychos, bro.
Yeah.
Look at that.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
People's fucking. Nah, it's fucked up. Yeah. All right. I'll put the projector to sleep now, so that we'll go back to focusing on each other. Unless you want me to pull up anything for you.
Nah.
The next. I know you want to talk about the dude who.
Did you guys
says-
see that guy, the reporter on Fox News, who he's saying that he wants to take back the word Nazi?
Well, I saw the clip, earlier.
crazy?
Right now.
Should I pull it up or nah?
Nah.
All right. You're right. Actually, all right. I'll turn it off.
I feel like that shit was just so horrible.
Yeah, I think that should be illegal.
I just don't get why he would want to bring that back. Like,
Yeah.
or what's his? Is it that he just really loves them?
Well,
Like,
no, here's my take. I think people like that, like those, what do you call them? Colored commentators type people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're more just media figures. I think that at this point they're just there like to rage bait and be like
Controversial and getting viewership.
controversial but I think but like in continuation, I feel like that's like a pretty low thing to do.
Mm.
Like, I don't know. He's probably a horrible. Is he a racist and a horrible person? Probably. I don't know. But I think what's worse about it is it's like
He wants the reaction out of you.
Yeah,
I
you
think
know
it's
what I mean?
also the way he says, like, he describes black people.
oh yeah, he calls them the blacks.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I think that gives me
Yeah.
that he is racist, and even more to prove why he kind of wants to, I guess, what does he say? Like reclaim the word
Reclaim the
or
wo-
whatever the word.
He said that I think what he's talking about is because we watched a clip before where somebody like confronts like a MAGA person and calls them Nazis.
Mhm.
And he's saying that like he wants to put that to bed, like being called Nazis. So he was like, at this point, we should just take it back.
That's so weird because it's like, why would you, I guess, claim Nazi as this is my word? Oh, so you are a Nazi.
But
I guess,
yeah.
oh my God, no, I get what he's trying to say. That's so weird though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what he's trying to
Well, because
say.
then he does that thing where he's like compares it to the N word,
Yeah.
where he's like, we're taking it back. I don't know. That's so weird. It's so weird on a lot of levels. But like I said, I think he's
Well,
he's
because
like
he even says, "What's up, my
my Nazi.
yeah," and
Yeah.
I'm just like, bruh.
Oh, he said using the hard I. Oh my God. Do you guys see they came up with a slur for robots for AI?
Clankers.
Yeah. Have you heard it? I wanted to give the reveal,
Oh.
but it's okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Did you hear it?
Mm,
There's also some people said wirebacks.
That's a little much.
bruh.
Yeah.
A
Mm-hmm.
little much.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Am I a snowflake? Am I sensitive for that?
No, it was interesting because I was talking to my lady about it, and she was saying that it's just weird that, like, people were just like wanted to create a slur.
Yeah, it's weird that people have an obsession with slurs. Right?
Yeah. No, for sure.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You haven't seen that?
The AI slur?
Yeah.
No, it's like
Oh.
people. You know
I
how
thought
they
you
have
were
those.
still talking about the Nazi stuff.
No, you know how there's
Oh, no.
people who not people, those little robots that like drive around with
Mhm.
orders, or they even have the walking ones.
Yeah.
People will like film them and start calling them like slurs, but the
like
slur
robot
will be
slurs.
robot slurs that they made up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was saying, me and Steve were saying like, isn't that a little weird? And then I asked like, am I soft for thinking?
No, 100%. That I thought the same thing. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I feel like people are just weird. I mean, people are just racist for the most part.
Would you
And I
use it
think-
against a robot?
No.
You wouldn't call it a slur? It's not a slur for any other race except specifically a robot.
No, I guess not.
No.
I think I guess for me it's like, I thought it was funny like the first time, like you know, but then I think the like persistent like trying to push the edge, like wirebacks. I was like, all right, settle down. This is getting a little.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean, I get what you mean. I feel like this is so weird because I don't mean to already be like Robo Lives Matter to come off as like a insane leftist, like, you know, like we're a push for, I guess, like the rights of
robots.
artificial intelligence. But I do think that just coming up with slurs for something, a group, even if it is just robots, just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. I know maybe call me too much of a progressive, whatever.
I think to me it's just more of people are just racist and they'll be racist to anything at this point.
I'm just curious.
Like I just find it really weird,
Yeah.
especially to like I guess an object, right? And I think even that I guess in the future will be an insult, but I'm just like it is like currently right now it's an object. It's something that
Yeah.
humans kind of created. I guess you could say it's a whole new race.
Okay,
or
yeah.
New
Yeah,
set
yeah,
of
yeah.
thing that humans are creating now.
Yeah, yeah.
But I just feel like it's just, at least in this time right now, where it's still seen as an object, it's just weird that people are creating slurs for it when it's a thing, right?
Yeah.
And I think to me, it's just weird because of the fact that it just feels very racist, and people just are choosing to be as racist as possible, which is really, really weird.
What I was gonna say is now that I had time to kind of like linger over it, and you're hitting it pretty close to what I think of, is I find it weird that people are obsessed with fantasy role play of being racist to a minority group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think, and it totally is like, if this were to be a real, people would be like, oh my God, people are so soft.
Nah,
But isn't it weird to fantasy role play
Yeah.
being an
No.
oppressive person?
But that's why I feel like it's weird because it's like they're
I get to be racist.
it's like like and it's okay and I don't know. It's just
Maybe
it's
we're
just really weird.
maybe
I
it's
just think it's just really
not
weird
that deep.
because I feel like there's this like obsession of. It feels like there's an obsession with being racist for some reason. Like that's just what it feels like. Because it's just like why are we making this word up for them? You know.
I remember someone did say, and it's like, damn, if there's one thing white people know how to do is make new slurs.
Make new slurs. I saw a reel talking about basically what we're saying right now. Flamed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
One day, watch. One day. One day,
Nah,
they're
I
not
mean,
gonna-
What do you mean flame?
Like they're calling him soft and like
they're making
Like
fun
the
of them.
people in the reel or people in the comments?
in the comments, like
Oh.
calling him doing too much or whatever.
Like it's not that deep.
No, like I said, I don't really care about the robots themselves. I think
But one day they're gonna be intelligent, bro,
one day
and
in
they're
the
gonna find
far-
offense to that.
I think one day in the far future.
Mm-mm. Like 20 years, maybe.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. I think the robots now are like ChatGPT, where it's like it's more the facade of the future than it is like real stuff. Because isn't ChatGPT? It's just like, what do they call it? It's not actual artificial intelligence. It's more like
It's like data
it's
collecting.
like data collecting. I think the robots that they have now, it's like that. I don't think they
Mhm.
actually have feelings. Obviously, I think they're designed to look as if they have feelings.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So that's its own thing. But like I said, I think it's just weird. Like the whole wire back thing, I think is weird. I think it's pushing the envelope a little much. That's all I was gonna say.
Do you think it's weird because it's referencing real slurs and just modifying them?
I just think it's weird, like you said, to like be like obsessed with slurs.
Role
That-
playing racism?
Role-playing slurs. But
Role playing
I don't know.
segregation?
I don't know. I don't know though. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Maybe we need a sociological guy in here.
I just keep
look-
thinking like
Maybe it's making the
it'll
problem
eventually
out of
become
nothing.
another thing, like another just issue.
You know why I bring up the role play thing is because I don't know if you sent it to me or if Patrick sent it to me, but somebody did like a skit of it's like 2082 or something, and my daughter comes home with an AI boyfriend. Have you seen it? And he's like I was like, what's your name? That's not your name. Your name is Model 1833. You don't have a real name. You're not a real person. Have you seen it? And it's that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just interesting that people, I guess, are role playing being like an oppressor. But you're right. Maybe this is too far into the future to even discuss
Maybe.
now.
Yeah. Maybe.
But yeah, moving on. Julie, what did you bring for the table?
Oh, well, there's the I don't know if you guys have seen about how if you talk bad about ICE, it can land you on a government database. Have you guys heard about it?
No, but I guess we're on there now.
Makes a lot of sense. Is there another thing that isn't it if you talk bad about Israel too? It's the same thing.
Oh, I think so.
I had heard about that one. I hadn't heard about it.
That most of the country must be on those lists. Then.
Well, I mean, you've seen. I think in the beginning too, there was the whole thing about how if you're showing, I think, anti-Semitic stuff too, you'd end up like on a like
Yeah, but it
database or
labeled
whatever.
like criticism of Israel as like anti-Semitism, which isn't the same thing.
Mm.
So this is what I found from it. So if you ever posted something negative about ICE, this can land you in a government database. And ICE is hiring private contractors to monitor online speech using machines learning to flag negative sentiment. Identify critics of ICE leadership and target them accordingly. If flagged, ICE contractors will gather your online history, name, date of birth, and location, photos of you using facial recognition, psychological profiles, names of family and friends, and social security number.
Man, that's so stupid. Mainly because like I feel like I guess I think about it more in terms of our like sphere of the world where we work in social media and stuff. And so like in terms of education, like telling people that like that it's speaking about ICE puts you like on a list.
Yeah.
At least for me, only makes me more encouraged to talk shit because I'm like like it makes me angry that they can even invade my privacy in that way. Like that in and of itself should show you how much of a fascist country it is.
Yeah.
Or that in and of itself should show you like how wrong that is.
Yeah. It also talks about how somebody actually got how do you say this? Like this affected somebody.
Detained or
So ICE already uses contractors like Giant Oak and Barbecum, I don't know, to scrape social medias when screening student visa applicants. They've done it both under Trump and Biden. So it's been done before. All student visa applicants must set profiles to public when applying, and diplomats are instructed to flag any hostile content from them. Earlier this year, a French scientist was denied entry to the U.S. after officials found private messages on his phone criticizing Trump's research policies. They labeled the text hateful and barred him from entering.
Mm.
What happened to freedom of speech, man?
Yeah, well.
Thought we had freedom of speech. But that fucking reporter can talk about how he's a Nazi and some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
And have his like career blooming.
Yeah.
I just think, well, because the guy who said the Nazi word, he's American, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's from American television. I just feel like it's just weird of like, we learned it about history and like all that stuff. And it's just weird having that obsession with like this part of history.
Well, I think that guy, it's not, how do you say it? I think to me, when I look at it, it's, what's a better word than interesting? It's like, to me, it's like a lot of things. Because I feel like there's three things for what he's doing. One, I think he's being just like a color commentator and trying to just be as controversial as possible to make a check, which I think is low. I think to cross any line just for money and sell people out is really low.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing he's probably doing. Another thing I'm doing is he's probably just genuinely racist and genuinely is down with that. And I feel like him blowing up and getting a platform off of that is really weird.
Yeah.
But another thing, even if it's neither of those things that he could be doing, is just genuinely normalizing that and being like, Nazis aren't so bad.
Yeah.
It's not so bad, you know. And that's like how we thought some other secret third thing where it's like, I feel like there's no lane where that's not a horrible thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's like, to me, like him, I guess, trying to reclaim the word. I'm just like, but the history in it is just so horrible. How can it just be ever okay? I don't think it can ever be okay to
Also,
like be for them.
Also, for him to say I reclaim it, wouldn't that mean he is it?
Yeah.
You know, if you're not that, then you can't reclaim it.
Yeah.
Right. Or if you're not being thrown at that, you know, I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're trying to say. Yeah. I just imagine that his school of thought doesn't think that way. It's like, oh, like if they're calling me this, then I'm gonna make it something positive. It doesn't mean that I'm taking on whatever they gave the meaning.
That's a weird thing to do. To immediately jump to, they're calling me a Nazi, so I'm gonna make Nazi positive instead of sitting down and being like, damn, is what I'm saying really that bad?
Yeah.
People are calling me a Nazi.
I think it's scary because I think it gives kind of this like delivery of like you said, normalcy, but also popularization of other people should do this because it's just funny. We're just fucking around, right? Like he has kind of this tone of playing around, and I think it can get popular in the youth, like in a lot of young white kids. And I think it's scary because it really does feel like, damn, so you guys are just gonna point blank be proudly calling yourselves Nazis, huh?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I guess that's like on Fox News. That's like on their public broadcasting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? Wow. But we can't say anything about ICE on the internet or in your private social media. Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
I
we'll
just-
get targeted.
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy how, because I mean, it's been talked about how like the government uses surveillance, right, for anything, and I think this being like sort of proof of like even anything, like they're genuinely seeing whatever we say and flagging it and seeing like, and then they can take our information, to make us like scared of like even saying anything.
I almost want to be like, do you guys think it's actually that advanced, or is it more of like a fear tactic?
Probably a bluff.
You think it's a propaganda?
Probably. Just like, don't say anything bad or we put you on the list.
Because I just keep thinking about like talking about this, I guess educating people about how the government tracks you depending on whether or not like you talk shit about ICE. It sounds like the perfect thing of like, so better not say anything.
Yeah.
But that's just aiding the oppressor. That's aiding like this oppressive system
Yeah.
that's just like growing every year in the United States. So to me, it's like, I don't know. I'm thinking of how do you combat that? If that is true, how do you combat that? Because I'm like, well, I don't have anything to be worried about too much. I mean, then again, I guess it's the government, right? They could just make up some shit. Now they can use AI and say that I fucking robbed some store or
That's
some
true.
bank
They
or
used
something.
AI on the Epstein thing.
To me, the only thing, I mean, that's what I said.
Allegedly. No, but didn't it come out that
They edited it, but they didn't use AI or something.
Oh.
Yeah, they edited it, but they didn't use AI or nothing.
Nah, they used AI.
I think they did use AI.
I
for
feel like
sure.
if they're willing to say that there's it or not, they didn't say it. If people are can detect that it's been edited, there's probably more shit that's edited. I
Yeah.
think it's mostly AI, probably.
No, I agree.
An entire missing minute? That's a long time, man.
A lot can happen in a minute.
A lot can happen in a minute.
Some of you guys were conceived in less than a minute, right?
I guess so.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? Is that not a banger? Why are you making that face?
Gross.
I'm just saying. But I think the only thing that, like, I guess is my biggest realization about the ICE thing is it should open your eyes to kind of like how far the government has started to invade people's privacy.
Yeah.
Like, like I feel like even if you didn't talk shit, if you're somebody who like doesn't affect you or whatever, if you're somebody who like doesn't care about the ICE raids or doesn't have any close family members that aren't documented, just the fact that the government is willing enough to be that much of an invasion of your privacy should scare you. Like that should raise some alarms.
Yeah.
Like if it isn't just like that in of itself pissing you off, then I don't know what will.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, I think that's all I can think about is like, I mean, reading the information about that that the government tracks you if you talk shit about ICE. It's like, well, if they can, that's in and of itself, they already crossed the line there. So you're more than willing enough to cross the line too. Right? Or is that an eye for an eye makes the world go blind?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like they're crossing a line by invasion of your privacy just because you're using your amendment, something you were granted by the Constitution, freedom of speech. They're crossing a line. Don't you think that you should quote unquote cross the line by continuing to talk shit about the government?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I think to me it's just more of like it continues to feel like we're losing more of like our rights and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the fact that, I mean, we can say whatever we want, right? Like
Freedom of speech if it's aiding the oppressor. Freedom of speech if it's good things about the U.S.
When did the ICE like list thing come out, or like when was that reported?
the what?
The what you read about how ICE put them on the list. Or, I mean, when you get put on. A list
Oh,
you
like
talk
when,
about it.
yeah.
When did it start?
Yeah,
Let me see.
like
Let me
when,
see
or
if it-
when did it get,
When
I
was
guess,
it
leaked?
reported?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Let me see. Well, the thing that I found, this was 6 days ago that it got reported, but
I wonder if that reporter is gonna get put on a list. Probably not, right? Probably the good list.
Yeah. We were for sure on that list.
I think everybody's on the list. I
Or
don't know.
forget, maybe the government treats it
think,
like-
I think it's a bluff. I don't think it's like
Maybe the USA would treat it like the Epstein list and pretend it never existed.
maybe. Possible.
That's crazy. So we're really just gonna move on from that?
That's what Trump said.
That's like, as a country, we're really just gonna ignore that happened.
Oh my God, you're still talking about it?
My bad. You're right.
You're
my
still
bad.
talking
I
about
should just
that
get over it,
creep,
Ray.
bro?
I should just get over it, right?
What's your obsession with that creep, man? There's no list.
I know. If anything, I'm weirder for even asking questions, right?
Mhm.
Than the people who were on the list.
Mhm.
I'm the one who's the
You would
weirder
think-
one.
I'm just surprised. You would think they would just release. I don't know. I don't get it. You would think that if they can delete the list, can't they edit the list? No?
And put like all their enemies and stuff
I'm confused with the rules.
of
Yeah, if they can leak the list, can't they just be like, oh, we'll just take this guy off? Of it?
Well, do you remember I sent you a video? I don't know if you saw it, but there was this guy in a luchador mask that went on this podcast, and he was talking about how the government works in kayfabe the same way that wrestling does. So it would break kayfabe, bro. Trump probably like has to protect the bad guys, you know, the Republicans. So
No, yeah, but I'm just saying, just to throw it out there. If he can delete it, how come he can't just put a bunch of Democrats or people that he doesn't like on there?
so are you saying that that proves that it doesn't exist? Because then if it was real, he would just edit
No,
it.
but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, why doesn't he?
I don't know.
Doesn't that seem smarter
Yeah.
than to just say it just doesn't exist? Or at least even if you're not gonna put your enemies, why not just a bunch of nobodies?
Maybe because if you put your enemies on it, they'd call it
No,
out
but,
as
what
fake.
if it wasn't his enemies? What if they just put a bunch of nobodies? Bunch of like randoms and one enemy or two.
I don't know. That's a good question, honestly. Maybe
I don't know.
it can be disproven easily if they did that.
Really? But deleting it? Really? I don't know.
Deleting it and pretending it never
This
existed.
feels like bad writing. Like,
and it is, bro.
This feels like a plot hole in a movie.
And it is.
Yeah.
100% is because there was a lot of Republicans and Democrats on there.
Yeah.
It was from both sides.
But that's what I'm like, what if they just scrubbed off all the politicians? I'm not defending him. I'm just saying.
No, I get what you mean.
Like
why wouldn't they take that route
instead of just saying he actually didn't do anything?
So do you think
and his body just did that?
it just makes it sound like it's leaning into like then the list is a hoax?
What do you mean?
Like I think that the way that you're speaking about it makes it sound like it's leading to the theory that it is a hoax, because if it was true, wouldn't it just be, I guess, like edited?
No, I more see it as like, I don't know. I just think that to me it shows how stupid the administration is, because I feel like this is ruining him apparently, right?
Apparently.
And to me, I'm like, if he didn't want to get ruined, why not just, I don't know, or at least have it be short or something, cut off.
Mm-hmm.
It got burned in transit or some shit like that. I don't know.
Or somebody stole it.
Yeah.
Epstein's closest assassins.
Or he like stuffed it in his mouth before he died.
Yeah, or like he burned his house down.
He ate it before he died. And he was like,
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
yeah.
I get what you mean, but I don't know. Did you guys see that Stephen King is getting like in a lot of heat
What did he do?
because he said that yes, the Epstein is real, and so is the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. He tweeted that.
Didn't that guy write a child orgy scene? And
Yeah, a lot of people were
I'm not
replying and
listening-
saying that.
I'm not listening to him. Bro.
People were saying that you're definitely on the list,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. That's why he's able to say that.
But yeah, he's getting in a lot of hot water for it. It's like all over Twitter.
What's with all these authors, man? Stephen King, J.K. Rowling. Why are they all?
He's saying he then replied to the tweet saying like, wow, I seem to have ruffled a lot of feathers with this one. And he said some shit about like, I'm not denying that what Epstein did, that he didn't basically molest kids and stuff. What I'm saying is that the idea of a list that he wrote down, like the clients, is like basically based off like nothing, and is just clearly like a myth
Well,
that people just ran with.
but I don't.
Do you want me to read what he said?
No, I get what you mean, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying like, what do you call it? I feel like if what happened to guilty by association? Even if he didn't have like a physical list, wouldn't they be able to track down who went there?
Yeah.
And if they can find out what you say on your private social media account, you're telling me they can't find people who flew to a private island and molested a bunch of children and trafficked children?
It does make you think, don't it?
Because to me, I never saw it as a physical. Jeffrey Epstein sat down and wrote it in his journal. Oh, today I had Bill Clinton on.
Yeah.
I thought it was more like the government had compiled evidence of a bunch of people who they could directly have said were on that island. That's
Mhm.
what I saw the list more as.
Mhm.
Of like, oh, here's Jeffrey Epstein talking to what's his face on the phone, being like, hey, pull up. And it was the government collected a bunch of data.
Yeah.
That's what
Mhm.
I thought it was.
Mhm.
So I don't get the whole like, I didn't think it was some fucking, he wrote it in his diary. And like,
No,
today I had dinner with George Bush on the island, you know?
yeah, no, I get you. So this is the original. I'm gonna read you the original tweet. The Epstein client list is real. So is the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. He tweeted that at 6 a.m. I guess he had woke up and had such a profound thought to tweet this
Yeah.
out, and garnered 66.8 million views. And then people just talking shit about him. And then his follow-up tweet was, "Boy, I hit a nerve with that Epstein post," laughing emoji. Have you ever seen that meme? That's like when people put this emoji, just know that they're pissed beyond belief. And said the list is like UFOs. Everyone knows someone who's seen one. And then he said another thing. He said, "Did Epstein traffic young girls? Yes, of course. Is there a client list? Doubtful. Conspiracy fodder."
I don't know. Don't drug dealers have client lists?
I don't know.
They do, don't they?
I mean, okay, let's say we run a podcast. Would we be able?
I feel like, how did you guys contact each other? Like, is there no thread of you guys either calling or texting each other or in any type of communication that he can just like track as and then make that a list? Like, I kept thinking about, you know how like when you get your, like, if you can never get a phone bill or whatever, and it'll
Mhm.
show you what phone numbers you talk to,
Yeah.
like that. Like that's what I thought. Like it was just a track list of just different phone calls or text messages, or their dumbasses signing an actual book.
Mm-hmm.
Like
No,
I
I
thought
get
there
what
was
you
like
mean.
multiple ways to just figure it out, or pictures or videos. Like I'm sure that those disgusting human beings
Yeah.
probably like took pictures and filmed themselves.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting gaslit here, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I never thought it was like, oh, let me write it down. I like, can't they investigate and put people on the island at the time? You know,
Mm-hmm.
aren't they gonna interrogate people who were on? Because I thought the list was also flight logs.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I guess these are all rich people, so they go in their own private jets, so maybe they don't have
But
like
still,
flight
they
logs.
have to
But
monitor
you have to
flight
clear.
logs,
You have
don't
to
you?
clear when you fly.
Yeah.
Like you have to let somebody know that you're flying a plane.
Mm.
That's what I mean. Where I'm like, I feel like I'm getting gaslit. Where they're trying to tell me I'm stupid and being like, no, there's a lot of procedures, is there not?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't just fly anywhere.
Yeah.
Because where was the island? Was it in
I would
America?
believe that if it was like normal people, but I guess like rich people, can't
But-
they just like fly whenever they want?
No,
No,
you have to clear airspace and stuff like that.
I guess that's true. I guess I just like, yeah, I probably am. We probably are gonna gaslit, right? The list,
Yeah.
there probably is a list, right?
There's at least some sort of.
But I sent you a video
Thing.
talking about that's what Ghislaine Maxwell's in prison for, because she supposedly had the list. That's like what she's being detained for, and being accused
So
of.
Stephen King missed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he's such a good writer. People love
Yeah.
him,
Yeah.
but he missed in this one, guys.
I don't know. He's a fucking drug addict, isn't he?
Yeah, it's funny because as I was scrolling through his Twitter, he has a lot of anti-Trump shit though.
Does he?
Yeah, so he's not a Trump supporter or nothing. He
He's
just
fu-
doesn't
he's-
believe the Epstein list is real.
I think red flag. The child orgy scene and defending the child trafficker, red flag.
It's
Huh?
kind of weird.
Kind of weird. Two things.
And then he also wrote that child orgy in it.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I'm like that. And then now he's being like, "There's no list." Red flag. Red flag.
Maybe he was there.
Probably. Was there not a picture that they posted of him?
I couldn't tell if that was Stephen King. Honestly, I can't
Oh.
confirm or deny. But somebody posted a picture of like
Stephen
Him.
King with Jeffrey Epstein.
some fucking random ass dude being there. So I don't know.
Did Stephen Hawking go a bunch?
I always confuse Stephen King and Stephen Hawking. I always think they're the same person.
Stephen Hawking's the scientist, and Stephen
Yeah.
King's the writer.
Yeah. So people say Stephen Hawking was there too, though, which is like, do you think that's true?
there.
Stephen Hawking?
People say that Stephen Hawking was there.
I had heard that he was kind of like that. No,
He was like a weird.
didn't
like,
it come out that a while ago that Stephen Hawking would have sex parties with people with dwarfism?
I've never
Where
heard of
they
that.
would make them do math naked, and
What? Are you
Yeah, something
serious?
like that.
No.
We
That
talked about
sounds
it on
like
the show.
fake. Did we?
I've heard that Stephen Hawking was apparently like a sex pest.
I've never heard that, but he did give me creepy vibes.
Stephen Hawking?
But that's messed up because he was sick.
At least the movie that came out about him, it because it seemed like he seemed like this guy who just really loves sex.
Really? So you've seen the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did they say that in the movie?
No, but he just like it just seems like he's I don't know.
I mean,
At least I don't know if that was just my own interpretation, but to me sometimes it gives off that like this guy was like horny as fuck.
Yeah, he said that he liked watching undressed little people solve complex equations on a too high up chalkboard.
yeah. Again, it's alleged, but I'm just saying more to bring up that people have been saying that Stephen Hawking was like a sex pest for a while. I also heard that he would always cheat on his wife, that he would love to hire sex workers.
Rumored. There's an article right here.
Allegedly.
So that comes from the Epstein files apparently. But this website called Factly, where it's like fact checking, they said that in the wake of recent release of a second batch of documents related to legal proceedings involving millionaire and convicted sex offenders Jeffrey Epstein, a viral screenshot from the Epstein files purportedly exposes the sexual preferences of renowned physicist Stephen Hawking. The viral image suggested that Hawking had a preference for observing undressed individuals of short stature attempting to solve equations on chalkboards that were positioned too high. And this article will verify the accuracy of this claim.
Well, because in the movie, there's this part where I think he's with his like therapist or whatever it is, and she shows him like a porn book, like or like a porn magazine or something.
Yeah.
And I think it kind of implies about how he kind of starts liking his therapist more than his own wife, and which like his wife is the one that like, at least in the movie, it starts with they meet in college, and then he finds out he has
ALS.
whatever he has,
ALS.
and then they get married because they tell him that he's only gonna live for like 2 years or something. So they end up getting married, but he actually ends up like living longer than that. But she's always taking care of him, and then either it's a nurse or a therapist, and then
It was his nurse.
and
I
then,
found it
yeah.
that he had an affair with his nurse,
yeah.
who was married to the person who made his speech like device. So he had an affair.
Yeah, and then in the movie they show that she shows him like a
Yeah.
like a
How did we start
nude
talking about him?
magazine or something.
Because we're talking about Epstein.
But like Stephen
King.
Hawking?
We was talking about Stephen King, and then in the picture that you said there wasn't a picture of him, but it was actually
yeah.
Stephen Hawking.
But
According to Factly, that's apparently not true.
what that?
You like watching little people be naked and stuff.
Where'd that come from then?
It's just like a viral screenshot that was apparently fabricated that people said was in the Epstein files, but they like looked into it and there's nothing that mentions that. So it's just like a viral thing that people were just like passing on.
Interesting.
But I mean, I still obviously what is still true is that he was like a sex pest,
Yeah.
and he apparently, which makes sense. I mean, if he wasn't able to move his body, I think he'd obviously like be a little obsessed with that. And also, I've heard scientists are kind of freaks like that. Like Oppenheimer was like that. So was apparently Einstein was too.
With his cousin.
Well, I mean, there was that scene, right, where like
He's naked
he's naked or whatever.
on the chair.
Oh, with the,
I don't know if that's real.
he was
No, but
getting
they like,
interrogated.
but it's just like the like they're implying these things, right?
No, yeah.
Like in the movies, they
For
imply
sure.
that this is how they were, I guess, in their head or
Oppenheimer
whatever.
was a freak like that.
I think
Yeah.
it makes sense. I feel like if you're somebody who works with numbers a lot, you're gonna be a sex pest.
Why?
Why?
I think something numerical. I think something about it makes you obsessed with sex. I don't know what it is. It's just a weird feeling. Just a weird theory I have.
Interesting.
A
I'm
weird
serious.
feeling?
Look into it. Anybody who's good at math, also weirdly like sex demon.
Interesting.
Look it up. My own theory. You heard it here
Interesting.
first on Todo Chido.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
so all mathematicians are freaks.
yeah, I'm telling you, something about
And
it. Maybe I could look it up. Something about maybe they see like the code of life. I don't know.
Maybe.
They get obsessed with conceiving. I don't know.
Yeah.
They, I don't know. They take out their rage or some shit like that.
Yeah, something about numbers. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. You heard it here first. I'm telling you my own personal
Weird.
theory. Weird. How's that weird?
You're weird.
Me? Is that Brian? Do you agree?
It's interesting.
See, but he didn't say I was weird. No, guys. Hello. Hello.
And we're done.
All right, guys. That's all we had for this week. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Before we go, we're gonna give a quick shout out to our Patreon.
Shout out to Yoel, Eli Quintero, Stephen Carvajal, Altadino Rebuild, and Diana Laura. Thank you so much for your patronage. We really hope you enjoyed this episode. If anybody out there ever wants to join the Patreon, our link is always in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.